So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be going over my Palutena guide. I'll keep this more concise than my Belmont video. With that said, Palutena is, in my opinion, a hit and run type character with an extremely versatile kit. She can pressure, she can play defense, great recovery, great edge guarding, juggling, kill throw, combo throws, big hitboxes, invincible hitboxes, projectiles, reflector. She just has so many options. And her real weaknesses are she isn't the best at ledge shopping, which kind of forces her to go a little bit hard for edge guarding to get some of the kills. She doesn't really have like an early kill factor besides going for spikes and hard read smashers, which are very laggy, and she struggles to deal with pressure as her out-of-show options are pretty limited outside of her neutral air. And I think this is the type of character to play if you just want a character kind of as answers for every option. I haven't really found a matchup that it feels awful for her. I know Fox looks bad, but I think that's actually pretty doable. Maybe the Pikachu and Pichu matchups are kind of bad, but they seem fine as well, maybe. And every other matchup I've run into so far seems great, honestly. I would put this character as lower top tier right now. She doesn't have much stuff that's obviously super broken. She might fall off over time because she also has a bit of a linear game plan, and she is a very easy to play character in my opinion, considering her strength. So as I said, how do you actually play her? Now this character's kit is very linear, as I mentioned. Your main tool is forward air. Forward air comes out of frame 8, and it has good amount of range. You see it here, decent range. It is -4 on block if you do it following, and that just means it's basically unpunishable. So this is your main spacing tool in neutral. You are just going to use this for everything. This is a legit tactic in neutral. And the thing that's cool about this move is if you land falling forward, you can combo and stuff. You can do land falling forward, a dash attack, true combo as you saw. You can do landing forward into down throw, as you see. It's also a true combo. Oh, it depends on the spacing, but yeah, you can get like. I'm not gonna be best at showing it. The point is, there we go. See, true combo. And yeah, rising forward air doesn't really give you much. If you do like this, you're not gonna get anything, but you can follow up with pressure. You go like rising forward air, rising forward air. If someone tries to press a button, it's really good there. And overall, just basically spam this move, as silly as that sounds. Oh, what else should I mention about this move? Note that her leg is a hurt box, so you can actually hit her if you outspace this move and just throw out a smash attack. So Palutena players have to be very judicious about using this move. I like to mix up by going like forward air, and then do a couple empty hops. My opponent thinks I'm going to forward air. They whiff an attack and punish. Sometimes I mix up by doing like this, where I jump my back facing them. Look like I'm going to back air, and then I just forward air behind them. And yeah, like I said, since it's -4, very low should be able to punish you, and the main counterplay to this move is blocking it and guessing what Palutena is going to do next. But if Palutena plays it smart, she can space like this and then dash back, and basically both players have to play a mix-up game at that point. Her other moves in neutral that are very important. Neutral air. This move is her best out-shot option. This is an amazing combo tool. It can be even a kill tool, and it is overall just an insanely good move. So doesn't have too much range, but it's actually not awful range. You can just kind of blow people up with this since it comes out frame 5. So like dash at someone, jump neutral air is frame 8. And that is one of the fastest aerials in the game probably. And you can string this together into itself. So like neutral air, full up neutral air, that combo by the way. And if I was a little bit faster, I could get the forward air combo. And you're going to use this as your main combo tool. A lot of times your goal in a lot of matchups is to condition people with these fairs. And then neutral air. Then when they try and press buttons to outspace the fairs. Another great strategy with this character is just run up shield. And neutral air, since it's so fast out shield, if someone like doesn't space well, they're eating a lot of damage. As you can see, you can loop it into itself. There's a lot of cool strings with that, so I'll just say anyone playing this character, kind of experiment. One thing worth mentioning with this move is that if you get the falling hit of neutral air, you can combo into a smash guaranteed. I think the 7% center character is you can do combos off of guaranteed. Otherwise, drag down neutral air is generally unsafe actually for Palutena, or at least at negative. A last little thing to note is sometimes you get in situations where you'll hit the opponent with like the last hit of neutral air like that. And in those situations you can't do another neutral air, so just dash attack. There might be other combos with her. Back air. Back air is an insanely good tool as well. Being -7 on block when spaced perfectly, landing on the ground, has quite a bit of range, but the biggest thing is it is invincible. You're not going to really see it because it's only invincible for 1 frame, but her arm and her shield is invincible during the hitbox. It has a lot more power than forward air. You don't get nearly as big combos off of it. You can do like back air, dash attack at some percents, but this is really just a combo ender and a kill move and a general way to punish people pressing buttons. I mentioned before that her forward air is a hurt box, you can hit her during it. Back air, however, is the answer, and you see the combos there. So if someone is trying to press buttons versus you, back air them. This will just beat pretty much everything. Only like long range swords I found beat this move, and you can just get a little bit closer to them to still hit them. Comes out 1 frame slower than forward air. As I mentioned, it is less safe on block, so this is not your main pressure tool, but it's good for mixing people up. And yeah, you're going to find yourself using this a lot to edge guard people as well. We want to kill them. It's going to be a great way to get kill, I don't want to say kill confirms, but kill people out down throw if their DI is suspect. Speaking of which, let's talk about down throw, because her throw game is actually amazing, and once she makes people shield, a good mix-up with her is going to be do these forward airs, land on top of someone, and then just grab them, because they're going to shield, then you're going to attack them again. And then once you do that, she has good throw combos. She has down throw forward air at low percents, which she can lead into like a dash attack or more fairs or neutral airs, depending on what they do. Kind of just see how your opponent's reacting and follow up accordingly. You can also do, however, this is a little bit hard to do. See, I'm not good at this. Down throw back air. And you see it does true combo. It basically true combos at the same percent forward air does. The follow-ups on it aren't as great because it's a little bit laggier of a move, has a bit more knockback, but I like it at the percents where you can't really follow up off down throw forward air, or at the percents where down throw fair isn't guaranteed. Sometimes people will press buttons and try to attack out of this, and the back air of course beat the buttons. So that's really nice, and I think this is generally the optimal throw to go for. A little trick for doing the down throw back air, because it's not easy, is I buffer my dash forward and back input for the turnaround during the like the smackdown. So right now I buffer. I messed it up. Try one more time. You have to trust me in this. You have to kind of buffer the dash at a certain point during the down throw, and you flick your stick back as soon as you buffer the dash. It's as if you'd be doing a foxtrot in place, and then you just do jump back air. So yeah, and then cool thing is out of down throw you can kill people at certain percents near ledge. Let's say 100% I get him. If he doesn't react to down throw and he doesn't DI it, this will true combo. Like right here. See? True combo. Even in a match, as long as there's no DI, they will not be doing anything. Or sometimes they can air dodge, and then you can play a guessing game of waiting for the air dodge and try to punish. See, her throws are really good. Her forward throw doesn't have too much use, just positioning. Definitely her worst throw, because you pretty much just want to down throw those positions anyway. Her back throw is actually a killing throw. I probably shouldn't have lowered this percent, but let's do this. The back throw is an extremely powerful kill throw. So a simple strategy is someone's getting up, you roll behind them. A little more percent and he's dead. Even mid-screen, around like, let's say 150, I want to say, you can kill with back throw. With a few pummels, like boom, 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 boom. Close to dead. Oh, dead, see? And then up throw could also be a cool move at extremely high percents. It's particularly good on a platform, if you can get someone there, but otherwise it's situational. I haven't found much use for it. Now, her other main options in neutral is her neutral B and her side B, and I think more neutral B than anything else. This move comes out frame 20-ish, like half a second, 3 projectiles, decent damage. It's annoying. If someone's just on the ground, you can kind of throw this move out and just harass them. You know, they have to, if they jump over this, it should home on them as they jump. Like, it depends on the timing of the jump. Like, if I do this as they jump, see it catches them. Don't do this when someone's in the air, though, unless you're sure they're going to jump again. Because then they'll just basically go underneath the move and have easy time to punish you. This move is very laggy. See? Very easy punish. This also could follow up off of certain moves like forward air into neutral B. Can be an okay follow up if you think they're gonna jump. Sometimes I'll do like down tilt, dash neutral B, and if they do a tech option, immediately it hits them. So there's some interesting utility, but mainly just poke people out. Don't rely on this too much. I find if someone's off stage, I can use this move if they're recovering low to catch them as a double jump, and then they're just dead. But yeah, you can also combo this off of side B at certain percents, which let's talk about side B. This is a move that is really good in some situations, but very punishable. So I just want to show off that combos, by the way. So the thing about side B is this move has about 30-ish frames to start, like 28 or so. It's a lot. Very reactable. And this move is a lot of end lag, having 73 FAF, or in other words, more than a second total animation. Now, if the opponent blocks this move, you're only like -4 on blocks, so you can actually make someone block this, and then dash up and start pressuring them, which is really good. But if this move whiffs, they can shoot a projectile at you, they can just run up to you and smash. So, this isn't the best neutral option. I mainly find this good as a way to punish projectiles. Playing a Zelda, for example, they're using Phantom. Side B is amazing. Or you know someone's going to use a projectile this mid-range. Side B is amazing. It can kill. It can even combo into up air at very specific percents, but generally neutral B is good enough. You can also shorten it in two different methods. So the first one is to do the tilt stick input, like this is tilt stick, this is smash input. But the second one, which is a lot more reliable, is to hold the B button. So this is me doing a smash input, but holding the B button. See? Note that I am kind of like pressing forward before doing the explosive flame a little bit. But I do at the same time, I still get this. But press forward first, then press neutral B, like a fraction of a second. Then I get this consistently. So yeah, you can use whatever one is more preferable to you. I tend to do just tilt stick inputs myself. Now, other moves worth mentioning are counter. This counter is both a counter and a reflector. If someone shoots a projectile at you, try to do this here. This is difficult to do by myself. See? But if he were to hit me with a physical move, it would counter him. It is not a particularly strong reflector nor counter, but it gets the job done. I would mainly use it for its reflect properties against projectiles you see coming. And yeah, you can also use this to go off stage and edge guard people, like if they have a hitbox recovery. Run off counter can sometimes be good, but she generally falls too fast to use it really. Her other grounded moves, dash attack. I forgot to mention dash attack. Her dash attack is a solid move. It is invincible on startup. It actually has a lot of invincibility. It doesn't go too far, but her movement speed is really good, so she can compensate by just dashing a little forward. It has decent damage. It actually has decent kill power as well as high percents. And this is mainly a good move to throw out when someone's just pressing buttons. You know someone's going to press an attack in neutral, dash attack them. Someone's landing on top of you with an attack, dash attack them. And the invincibility in this move is really what makes it so good, because you can challenge basically any attack. And it's just great for catching people, doing so many things. Now, but up air is an amazing juggling tool. It has a big hitbox, it saves out for a little bit of time. It does not auto cancel over short hop, so you can't spam it. It can kill people. One attack I like to do is just up air people and kind of drag them with the up airs to like the top platform and then just kill them. If you start reading them really well, you can destroy them. And if they start drifting away from the up airs, you can side B to catch them. So you can really mix people up with this move. Down air is just a solid spike. Comes out really fast, only lingers for 2 frames, has a decent hitbox on it, and it's a pretty powerful spike. I actually think Palutena's spike is one of the better ones in the game, because she's so fast and she tends to put people in situations where they don't want to recover high due to her explosive flame. So you just go off stage and side B when they go low. Now, her down tilt is probably a best tilt, even though it still has a lot of start up and stop and lag. Sometimes you can set people up into like a tech chase scenario and then do side B, neutral B, whatever. If you catch someone when they're in the air, it pops them up, and this is great for edge guarding people because you can do this. And then combo. I think you can even back air if you get down really well. But yeah, so positioning yourself like here to cover lots of recoveries is just a good option. Just time it as you see the recovery come out, pop them up, forward air them. If they air dodge, you can grab them or do this again. At low percents, you can actually do this into a forward tilt. Speaking of forward tilt, this is pretty bad move, honestly. There is uses for it. is a big hitbox. It kind of hits high, hits pretty far, it's 2 hits, has a good amount of power. This move and down tilt can both kill. But you're really not going to use this too much unless you need to challenge something or you want this lingering hitbox. Like if someone's doing ledge drop jump, then this is decent. Up tilt is her weakest anti-air, has a lot of end lag. The hitboxes are weird. The last hit hits platforms, the other hits don't. It's very easy to air dodge through it. You can just drift around it. I actually think this move is overall kind of bad. It can kill, it can catch regular get-ups because it does hit in the ground. But I don't really like the move that much. Forward smash is kind of a standard hard read forward smash. You do it, if someone spot dodges, you read it, you charge it, they're dead. Punish someone with like parry forward smash. It is pretty slow in startup though. It has a win box and that's really good in some situations where like fighting Crom and he have Bs, you can win box him off. And yeah, down smash is very similar to forward smash. A bit less power but hits both sides, comes out frame faster, has a bit more end lag. Win box as well. I don't think the win box is as strong, I'm not entirely sure. It's still a pretty decent win box. The close hitbox sends them at a different angle than the like distance hitbox. This one kind of sets them to the side pretty far. Like this versus up close sends them upwards, as you see. But really not a special move. Up smash is a crazy move. This move has 2 hitboxes. One kind of like in the first half of the move, and the second one at the upper half. See not much knockback versus a lot of knockback and power. So this move is just great because it hits so high up. This is a hard read move. Someone's above you, know you get in a certain spot, you do this. It lingers like 16 frames. So if you read someone's spot dodge, you can do this and time the punch easily. Punish someone's regular get up or jump it by just doing this at the right timing. Can even 2 frame, but that's really hard to do. And I mainly just use this move when I feel like someone's gonna regular get up or spot dodge or they're just in the air. And I think this is her best smash. What else is there? Now, her off-stage game. Now, when it comes to edge guarding people, she is a monster. One of the simplest tactics you can do is knock someone off stage and then explosive flame them to force a recovery high or low. Like I do this. Down throw fair, make this easy. I explosive flame. Now that covered a lot of things. That basically means they can no longer try to recover at this mid-range. So I can make them go high and they can start challenging them with forward air and back air, which is really good. Or make them go low and they go for a neutral air. And both those are very amazing options because you can just punch people out with this and kill them. The neutral air has a lot of kill power and it lingers very long. And so if you space it right, you can kill people. You can even trade with some moves like Mario's up B and they'll pop out and you can just recover. Her teleport goes really far, so don't be afraid to go really low with this move. Look, I still recovered. Yeah, you can go extremely low. This move is crazy. Combine that with down air when someone goes right below and you know you can get the down air on them and you have a crazy low edge guard punish and then down tilt to 2 frame people. Most characters have some sort of explodable weakness that she can destroy when edge guarding. Also, Offstage is good for covering the high recovery. Now when she's recovering, her teleport's amazing. And one of the best strategies is this. If you do this right, there is no vulnerability at all between when she leaves teleport and grabs ledge if she recovers from high up. It's kind of insane. But yeah, you can mix people up with the teleport since you can. It's pretty easy to control. You angle it, boom. One fun trick is if someone's too close to ledge, just teleport past them. There's very low end lag of this move, so I catch people a lot by teleporting past them like this or like this. And yeah. What else? Oh, there's something called teleport canceling. I should probably make a video going over this later because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But the summary of this is you can teleport, and if you angle it right, you notice how I double jump, but then I teleport, hit the ledge, bounce off, and I can jump again. You're able to cancel the end lag of teleport if you space it just right, that you kind of hit the ledge of the platform with the end of the move. It is tricky to get. Requires a lot of practice. I should make a video on it later. But it's something very worth learning if you're playing Palutena. And also teleport's great for landing. Just teleport around, it makes people up. Combine that with falling theirs and her amazing air acceleration. She is one of the best aerial drifts in the game. Like if she's just doing this, look how fast she can just change direction. She does not have any B reverses that are particularly good though, so keep that in mind. And overall, as long as you're playing your opponent, you shouldn't be stuck in disadvantage too long. She is a midweight, so that's really nice. She can take punishment. She can constantly play a 50-50 game. I really like stages with platforms as her, so I love Smashville. I don't like Yoshi's as much because the slants are weird. I love Triplats. I like PS2. I like Kalos. Even stages without platforms like FD aren't bad for her, but they're definitely not optimal. And yeah, oh, I forgot to mention her jab. Her jab is kind of a basic jab, you know, it's multi-hit, does some damage. You can jab block with it, so something like down tilt to jab block can be a thing. Sometimes, depending on the character, some characters are too short when they're knocked down to get caught by the jab block, actually. But yeah, it's really situational. And I think that about does it for my Palutena guide. So to summarize, hit and run based character, space out with forward air, punish people trying to press buttons with back air and dash attack. You want to get in with neutral air, get you big damage. Her grab game is really good, her edge guarding is amazing, and her juggling is amazing, while her ledge trapping leaves stuff to be desired. You can try side B to catch people's regular get-ups and down tilts, but I think a lot of her ledge trapping is more just making good reads as opposed to being consistently good, with her best option probably being neutral airing, like to catch a lot of options. Even then, it's not that great. I think she does particularly well versus big characters because she can neutral air like 4 or 5 times on characters. Generally, when you get a full hop neutral air, that's when the string is going to end. And she also likes dealing with like characters that fight at her side B range, like mid-range projectile characters, because then she blows them up with side B and neutral B. I think she struggles most with pressured characters, as mentioned, Fox. Or did I mention this? But like Fox, Pikachu, just small characters with a strong frame there that can get in her and be really obnoxious. Because as mentioned, only really neutral air shield is a good option. So yeah guys, with that said, hope this guide helps. Hope it was very concise and answered any questions you have about her. If you guys do have questions, I'll answer them in the comments below. Peace out.